The 7th of August, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi. Let me get my book. Okay, here we are.
Right. We actually chapter 4, chapter Dalet, per Dalet, Pasuk Gimel.
Chapter Daled, Pasuk Gimel.
Per Dalet, Pasuk Gimel.
Okay, so it's a Nehem HaRoos Ace Asher Asa Hashem B'Vaal Peor Ki Chol Ha'ish Asher Halach Acharei Va'al Peor Kish Mido Hashem Elokecha Mikir Becha Mikir Becha. Okay, so let's see. Number 3. Your eyes have seen what Hashem did with Baal Peor. Every man that followed Baal Peor, Hashem, your God, destroyed him from your midst. Rashi says.
There's no Rashi on this.
No Rashi on 3. Oh, we got her up to 6. Okay. Vatem hadvekim bashem Elokeichem chayim kulechem hayom. But you who cling to Hashem your God are all alive today.
Now, you tell you, Reb Chaim Shmulevitz, who's a famous Rosh Hashiva of the Mir Yeshiva in Yerushalayim, he said a beautiful pshat in these psukim. The pasuk base said, "Lo seisifu al adov Hashem lekum mitzaveh eschem v'lo yisigru mimenu." Okay.
Yeah.
We're not add and do not detract. And Rashi says that means don't have 5 parashas in your tefillin, or 5 different species with your lulav, or 5 tzitzis, put it on 5 corners of your beged instead of just 4 corners. Okay, so the Parsha says mustn't add and mustn't detract. Now, detracting it I can understand means you haven't done the mitzvah. You're supposed to put on 4 tzitzis and you only did 3, so you didn't do the mitzvah. But what's wrong with adding? It's the mitzvah plus some. So what's the problem? So said Chaim Shmuel, it's a very important. He says he gave an example. It's a guy in an orchestra, okay? So he's got a particular script, what do you call it? I've forgotten the word for it. A score, right? There's a particular score in front of him, exactly how he's supposed to play. Anyway, one of the, let's say you've got a group of 25 violinists, and they're all playing the same thing, beautiful. Anyway, this guy decides, I'm going to improvise a little bit, just add a little bit of my own knetchim, as they say, right? What's it going to sound like? Terrible. He's doing this, he's a virtuoso, he's a world-class violinist, he knows what he's doing. But when everybody's working as a unit together, right? You've got to follow the script. You've got to follow the score. Okay? If Hashem said you've got to have 4 tzitzis on the beged, 4 is what you've got to do and not 5. Right? You may say, well, at heart, I really want to give as much as I want to the HaKadosh Baruch Hu. My heart feels, I want to really get connected and everything. But you've got to get connected in the right way. Okay? So it tells you 4 tzitzis and not 5. 4 parshas in the tefillin and not 5. Okay? So what's the biggest proof to this is that what was the Avodah Zarah of Baal Peor? That's what Pasuk Gimel mentioned. Your eyes that saw what Hashem did with regard to Baal Peor, for any man who followed after Baal Peor, Ishmidei Hashem Elokecha Mikrebecha. Okay? But Atem Hadveikim Hashem Elokecha, those who cling to Hashem, your God, they are all alive today. This is, as it says in Chaim Shnev, this is the point over here. What was Baal Peor? I can do my own thing. Right? I'm not bound by nobody's bounding me by anything. I can do my own thing. Yeah? As long as my heart feels towards Hashem, so the way in my actions I can do exactly as I wish. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, that's going totally counter to what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants not just to feel in your heart that you're connected to Hashem, but in in action as well, you follow the rules. And if you don't follow the rules, the end result is you're going to go totally permissive. That's what the Avodah Zarah Baal Peor was. Total permissiveness. Do what you like. But those who are clinging to Hashem, not just in feelings, but in action as well, okay, let's continue. The Pasuk Hey, there's no Rashi yet. Pasuk Vav is the first Rashi.
Re'ei limaditi eschem chukim u'mishpatim kasher tzivani Hashem Elokei la'asos. Pardon?
Hashem Elokoi.
Elokoi.
My God.
La'asos kain b'kerev haaretz asher atem ba'im shama l'rishta. Okay, so that translation is, see, I have taught you statutes and ordinances, as Hashem, my God, has commanded me to do so in the midst of the land to which you come to take possession of it.
Right. So, by the way, from this pasuk, and there's a number of other psukim which indicate this, the main place where the mitzvahs are to be observed is in Eretz Yisrael. Even though we are obliged by the Torah to keep mitzvahs outside Eretz Yisrael, but that's merely that we should, when we come to Eretz Yisrael, we should be already familiar with the mitzvahs, and that when we're in Eretz Yisrael, we should do the mitzvahs here in Eretz Yisrael. We should know exactly what to do. Rashi mentions this later on in the second Parsha of Shema. Parshas Eikev. Let's see this here. Yeah. Look in Rashi, chapter 11, Pasuk 18. Chapter 11, Pasuk 17 says that if Chas v'Shalom we don't keep to the mitzvahs and we go and serve Avodah Zarah, then Hashem will get angry with us and he will close up the heavens and there won't be rain and the land won't produce its produce and you will perish quickly from above upon the land, this good land. Then the next thing says, Pasuk 18 says, should place these words of mine upon your heart and upon your soul, and it tells you keep tefillin. So Rashi says, what's the connection with the previous thing? The previous Pasuk says you're going to disappear, you're going to be destroyed from upon the good land which Hashem has given you. So Rashi says in the Yud Ches, sometimes even after you've been exiled, make sure you are singled out, especially singled out to fulfill the mitzvahs. Hanichu tefillin, put on tefillin, asu mezuzahs, place mezuzahs on your doorpost. Kedei shelo yu lochem chadoshim keshetachzu. They shouldn't be new when you come back to the land. So that's the whole thing. So that's the same idea mentioned over here. The main place where to fulfill the mitzvahs is in Eretz Yisrael. Okay, let's go on to Pasuk Vav.
Okay. Ushmartem va'asisem es. I'm sorry. Ki chachamaschem uvi naschem le'nei ha'amim asher mishma'un es kol hachukim ha'ele va'amaru rak am chacham v'navon hagoy hagadol hazeh. You shall safeguard and perform them, for it is your wisdom and understanding in the eyes of the peoples, who shall hear all these statutes and who shall say, surely a wise and understanding people is this great nation.
It's not just surely. I think rak has to be translated as merely, meaning this, and by only this way will you be considered wise and intelligent in the eyes of the nations. Just let me see how I translated that. I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing over here. Opened up the wrong file. Here we go together. Yeah. Pasuk 6, we are on. You shall safeguard these laws and do them. Okay.
The Rashi says, Ushmartem zo mishnah. This is study.
Right.
Va'asisem k'mashma'o. This is as it sounds.
As it means literally.
Ki iva chachmaschem uvi naschem v'gomer. Excuse me a second. Hello? Yes. Delivery? Really,
by the Torah, that is what the Goyim will consider you really appreciate your wisdom and intelligence. Right? Getting Nobel Prize for physics may be a nice thing, but that's not what makes the Jewish people unique. Okay? The fact that Klal Yisrael have the Torah, we are the people of the Bible, the people of the book.
Right.
Okay? And this is really what the Goyim appreciate about the Jewish people. Not that we are excel at what they are. I've got a note over here. I'll read out from the Maharal. Our observance of the Torah is what makes us considered wise and intelligent in the eyes of the nations. It cannot be referring to the nations' knowledge of the wisdom of the Torah, for the nations are not privy to studying it. And its wisdom is revealed only to those who study it. So,
Sorry about that.
That the Jewish people, in what way do the Goyim recognize that we are wise and intelligent people? Is by the fact that we have the Torah and we study the Torah. And this is our greatness in the eyes of the nations. Okay? I think on that point we will, I wish you all a good Shabbos.
Have a good Shabbos, Rabbi. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Good Shabbos, Rabbi Moore.
Right, we
Keep
will.
it here.
Okay.
Yes.
I rebuilt my computer yesterday, so that's why the link didn't work. So look for an email from me. I got to figure out what the link will be next time.
Okay, will do. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good Shabbos.
So don't turn to Darwin for the missing link, okay?
What?
I said, don't turn to Darwin for the missing link.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, good Shabbos.